Hello everyone, welcome back. Welcome to my channel if you're new. I am going to do a new moon reading for all of you. I haven't done a moon reading in quite a while, but I kind of miss it. I found it overwhelming to do a new moon for each of the zodiacs though, so I think what I'm going to do so that I don't upset anybody too by just doing the 3 a month that I was doing, I'm going to stick to one new moon and one full moon reading, and it's for the collective, okay? So we're going to figure out what the energies are going to be around this new moon and help you to understand based on your house that it's affecting, how it's going to affect you, each of the zodiacs. We're going to do that for you. I want to thank, right off the bat, I want to thank everybody for viewing, liking, sharing, and subscribing. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up on your way out if you like the video, because it does help my channel, but more importantly, it helps others to see the messages that they need to see, because I can't think what it does. It puts my video out there, circulates it. Yeah, thank you. Okay. So, also going to remind you that it is a general reading, okay? So the information that you get in this reading, not all of it is going to be for you. Some of you, this will resonate completely for you, okay? But not all of you. So take what does resonate, leave the rest behind. When you're watching which of your houses is affected by the moon, it's based on your rising sign, okay? The moon reading is based on your rising sign. Now, to get your rising sign, there is a link down below. You'll have to click on the title of this video to get my description box to drop down. There is a place you can go free, Astrology Cafe, Cafe Astrology, I can't remember, but it's down below. And you can get your free birth chart there, but you need your time of birth to get your rising sign. If you can't get your rising sign because you don't know the time of birth, then use your sun sign, okay? But it's not your moon sign that you use for this reading. Okay, now that we've got this all figured out, I want to thank also Yasmin Boland for all of her amazing work in Moonology, because she is where I get all my information from for you guys. And it's so crazy because I used her Moonology Diary all last year, and I'm now into the new one for 2022 for the first time. That feels so strange to me, but this is a new moon, the 2nd of January, depending on where you live. In the Southern Hemisphere, it's going to be the 3rd of January, okay? So now what Jasmine has to say around this super new moon in Capricorn is, if you had to choose an ideal way for a year to kick off, at least for people who know they create their own reality, then the January 2022 planetary lineup would have to be a contender. Because we get the new moon on the 2nd or 3rd of January, of course, depending on where you are in the world, which is already a very auspicious start, because the new moon is the ideal time to let the universe know your intentions and desires, your wishes and your dreams. And this time it's happening as the whole year kicks off. That's what's cool about this. Now, if you're on a spiritual path, you'll know that this is the perfect time to make a 12-month plan. So take a minute, write a letter to yourself as though it were the end of the year, the end of 2022, okay? And what you're proud of having achieved. Start with the words, dear, and then put your name in there. Wow, what a year. I'm so proud of you for, and then fill in what you know your soul wants you to achieve, okay? Whether your goal is material, emotional, or spiritual, it doesn't matter. By setting out your intentions now at the time of the new moon, you're going to be tapping into the collective consciousness, which is all about this amazing new start we get once a year. Also, this particular new moon is taking place just before a beautiful alignment between Venus and Neptune, which is absolutely perfect for dreams, summoning soulmates, envisaging the money you need in order to be comfortable, and so on. So whatever you do, start 2022 by tapping into the new moon this month, okay? Now, what this lunation means for you, here's where it's going to be important that you know your rising sign. And if you don't, like I said, go with your sun sign, okay? I'm going to give you a quick guide to the different houses and let each of the zodiacs know which house this moon is going to be affecting, okay? So Aries, it's going to be your 10th house, and that's your career, ambitions, how you make your mark on the world, and what you're known for. Okay, Taurus, this is going to have an effect on your 9th house, which is all about study, travel, the search for meaning and to understand life, higher learning, spirituality, and dreams. Gemini, your 8th house, joint finances, credit cards, debts, sex, anything you consider taboo, inheritance, and transformation. Cancer, 7th house, your lovers, your spouse and your ex, open enemies, any sort of partner, including business partners, cooperation and competition. Leo, this is going to affect your 6th house, which is daily routines, including at work, your health, and duty. Virgo, this is going to affect your 5th house. Now that's going to be all about romance, creativity, kids, your own or someone else's, pursuit of pleasure, and love affairs. Ooh. Libra, 4th house, home and family, all things domestic, where you belong, and your past. Scorpio, the 3rd house, communication, siblings, neighbors, quick trips, early learning and education. Sagittarius, 2nd house, cash, property and possessions, values, including how you value yourself. Now Capricorn, this is going to affect your 1st house, which is your appearance and image, self-identity, how you come across to others. Aquarius, this is going to be an effect on your 12th house, the deepest, darkest, most sensitive part of your chart, your fears, your spirituality, self-undoing, withdrawal, secret or hidden enemies, okay? And Pisces, the 11th house, friends, networks, social circles, the internet, hopes and wishes. Very cool. Very cool. Oof. This is going to be a big one. It is a supermoon, which means emotions will be running super high. Now, I am working with the Moonology deck as well as my original Moonology deck, as well as the Moonology Manifestation deck. Okay, that's a new one by Yasmin. So your first card here from the Moonology deck is New Moon. A new start is coming. New moons are always about beginnings, right? New. Okay, come on, stand up there. Moonology deck, second card is New Moon in Capricorn, because that's what it is. Your hard work is paying off. Now keep in mind what house this is affecting of yours, right? Moonology card, or Moonology deck, emotions are running high, like I said, because it is a supermoon. Okay. Ooh. Oh, stand up. It's not going to stand up on. Okay, here we go. I have a feeling I'm going to have problems with these guys, but anyway. Okay, so this is a card from the Moonology Manifestation deck, okay? And this is the new moon in Capricorn, and it says, step up and lead. And I'm feeling like I need to read this from the book. So that is what I'm going to do. I don't know why, but I'm going to. Okay, I've found it. And it says, the good news is that you know what you want, and on some level, you know how to get it. Step up and know that you're the boss of your own life. A new, more disciplined approach is needed, or a new plan. Strategy is called for. This card reminds you that ambition isn't a dirty word. whatever you want to create in your life. There's no such thing as too big a goal, but break your plans into smaller, achievable pieces. Slow and steady wins the race. Release any blocks to success. Step up and lead. Okay, now what I want to do is get into the reading of the cards for you. We're going to start with the Queen of the Moon Oracle. So let me get my shuffling cloth here. Okay, first card out. You have card 27 breaks down to a 9. So all about completions, tying up loose ends, getting ready for that ending so that you can be ready for the new beginning that's coming. This is the waning crescent 4 moon, and it's all about releasing. You're going to have to release something in order to make room for something new, right? Make room for what you really want, everyone. That is the message here. Second card out. Card 36 again breaks down to a 9. I can't stress enough how important it is for you to tie up those loose ends and get things completed. This is the green corn moon, and it's patience. And such a cool picture. So, release, patience. I'm going to put them in order of timing once I get them all out. Ooh, this is a big one. Card 41 breaks down to a 5, all about change. This is the Queen of the Moon, sovereignty. This is a majorly powerful card. This message is powerful. And your fourth card is card 23 breaks down to a 5. Look at this, 9955. Going to be big changes coming in for all of us. Last quarter moon, gratitude. We are going to be grateful. Okay, now I want to get to the timing of these cards. I'm going to put them in order for you, and then we're going to figure out what kind of a message we're getting here. Okay, so I'm going to put these in order for you of date. Now, I want to point out that this green moon or green corn moon card, patience, this takes us back to September 20th of 2021, okay? So there was something that took place around the 20th of September of 2021, and you were asked, or you were, how do I word this? How do I translate it? There was a need for patience, okay? And it was obvious to you that you needed to be patient for whatever this is for you. Now, we are going to get more cards, so I'm hoping that, we'll get a better idea of what this is. But some of you were in a place of needing to just hold back and have a little bit of patience for whatever it was you wanted to manifest, okay? And the next card is gratitude, because the last quarter moon is January 25th of 2022, okay? So the rest of the cards here are going to be after the new moon in January 2022. And like I said, the new moon is the 2nd or the 3rd of January. So gratitude comes second, and then comes okay, hang on a second, everybody. I'm going to do this the easier way, I think. There. Better? Works better for me. Okay, so waning crescent 4. This is January 29th, okay? This is release. Now, I find it interesting that it is the 29th of January because it's following a full moon. And full moons, we are asked to release. New moons is when you have something new come into you. But you always have to release something. You have to make room for what you want. This card here, though, wow, sovereignty. This represents supreme power and authority over your own life. This is a really good card to have here because we're starting off a brand new year, 2022. It's going to be amazing because 2021, I think everyone is tired of and everybody wants to see it leave. Well, that's good because 2022 is going to bring us everything we want. You were asked to have patience way back in September, the end of September. You are about to be grateful that you did wait because somewhere around the 25th of January, you're going to have reason to be grateful. Possibly whatever this is that you realized you were going to have to be patient and wait for is possibly coming in. But you have to release something. Now, this could be a way of thinking, feeling, old belief systems, right? It might be as simple as that. You may have to end a relationship, but if you do, you already know that it's not working anymore, okay? So if you're in a relationship that's really good right now, please don't think that Spirit is telling you got to get out of that because that's not the case at all. Okay, let's clarify. Let's get some, let's see. This is Luna Somnia deck. Okay, now let's see where this takes us. So on top of patience and gratitude, we've got the Four of Swords. Funny, Spirit, because the Four of Swords is exactly the same as patience, basically. It's about taking a time out. It's about taking a step back, relaxing, recuperating, regenerating. Maybe that's why you were asked to be patient. You weren't going to be gifted with the manifestation of whatever this was for you because you weren't ready for it. You needed to rest up. You needed to recharge your batteries, so to speak. Because when we're in a place of ill health or being overwhelmed, overworked, tired, exhausted. I feel exhaustion for some of you. We aren't in a place of gratitude. So that's why you weren't allowed to manifest this at that point in time, because you can't be in a state of gratitude when you need to go here. Because the Four of Swords, you need to get into this state of recharging or recovering or recuperating, so that you can move forward, right? Because you're not in a good place. Gratitude, though, when you're in this place, if you try to find things that you're grateful for, yes, that will help you to heal and move forward. So now on gratitude and release, you just cannot make this stuff up. I love, Spirit, the Hermit. Yeah, you were soul searching. You had to go deep within to figure things out. You had to, I feel heavy. I feel very heavy. It's like going within enabled you to lift this heavy weight off of yourself or have it lifted off of you. And that's the release. this is, you're still here. This patience. Some of you went through a really big transformation this year. I'm reading this the 30th of December. Okay, so if I say this year, understand that I mean 2021. But what I'm getting now is that there are a lot of you that went through a really, really big transformation. Up to and around, even slightly past the end of September, maybe into December. And it's that transformation, that was growth for you. That was huge growth. Those of you that resonate with this, that was huge growth, and it happened fast. That's why you needed to take a step back and recoup and recover from it. And that's why you had to go within. You had to go within because you had to figure out what it was exactly that you had to release so that you could step into this incredible power that you're stepping into. Because keep in mind, the timeline of these, the gratitude is January 25th and the release is the 29th. So you're going to remain in this Four of Swords, this hibernation, so to speak, and deep soul searching until at least the end of January. But I'll tell you what, come the end of January, once you come out of hibernation, you've got that supreme power and authority. You are becoming the supreme power and authority of your world. This is huge, huge, huge elevation. That was the transformation. Whatever this was, I feel like for a lot of you, this one caused a lot of pain, a lot of, not necessarily heartache in the way of breakups and that, but something that you had to experience was big and it was heavy, and it was really hard. It was brutal. It was brutal to go through. But it brings you to a brand new world. This is like a portal that you're walking through. And once you walk through to the other side, you are this queen of the moon. But you're going to have that power and authority. Wow. That's crazy. Okay, so on release and sovereignty, like I said, I can't make this up. You are the emperor at this point, the king of kings. Power, authority, control, knowing exactly what you want and getting it. This guy creates and builds empires with his hands, and then he runs them like they're child's play. I'm telling you, wherever you guys are headed, it is big. It's huge, huge. Ooh, this is exciting. Okay, now I'm going to get Gaia Oracle cards. I am loving this reading for the collective. Wow. Okay, so on the Four of Swords and the Hermit, you have card 1. This is a new beginning. Tree of life, fertility, creativity, destiny, magical blessings. This is what you have coming your way, all. Those of you that this resonates with, this is what you've got coming your way. This horrific time that you went through towards the end of 2021 is bringing you a brand new world. It's bringing you magical blessings. This is in line. The patience, having to take a time out to regenerate yourself is going to bring you to this beautiful place down here. Now, on top of the Hermit and the Emperor, you have card number 6. It's all about love. The Search, feeling lost, confused, and lonely. No more. The Search happened up here towards the end of January. Once you get out of this release position here, you step into the power. This feeling lost, confused, and lonely took you to that place. You had to go through this to get here, okay? And then you have all the power. You are enlightened. Do you see the light above your head? You become very enlightened. See, now this is right underneath the release card, right? Once you release, you will no longer feel lost, confused, or lonely. Your life is about to change. Your lives. I'm talking to more than one person here. Your life, but I am talking to each individual one of you. So, okay. Now, what do I want to get now? Okay. Let's get an Island Time Wellness card. You know, I wasn't going to do moon readings anymore. I'm so glad I decided to do this one. This is exciting. Okay. So on top of the Tree of Life and the Search, ooh, karmic relationship, fleeting, triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. Card number 6 is, like I said, all about love. So for some of you, this was letting go or is letting go of a karmic relationship. Could be for a lot of you. I wasn't getting that off of the Patience card, though. Okay, what I'm getting now for some of you is that you had to be patient in releasing the karmic relationship. There's a reason that it wasn't meant to be released back in September. Maybe it was a lesson in gratitude. You know, when you're extremely unhappy, it's all about you can choose how you feel. You can choose how to read things into what people say or do, right? Maybe it was a lesson in gratitude. And as soon as you release, might not be releasing the karmic relationship. It might be the karmic relationship is helping you to release negativity in some way. It's going to be different for all of you. I'm doing one reading for the moon for everyone, so it's absolutely going to be different for all of you. But you'll know what it means for you. Okay, now we're going to get a Synchronicity Oracle card. Too many cards. But I want you to know the card I saw when I went to put those cards back was the Wish Granted card. Yeah. This has something to do with a karmic relationship. Somewhere, somehow, back here, up here, further back than this, at this point in time. I'm not sure. Like I said, it's going to be different for all of you. But that karmic relationship was getting you ready for this one. This could be a twin coming in. Okay, now we're going to get a Just Ask Oracle card. Exercise is important energy work. It's important because it moves energy through your body. If you're not moving or getting exercise and the energy is stagnating, it's blocking you, because if you're not moving, it's not moving, right? So the old that has to be released will be a lot easier to release if you are exercising. And that could be just a brisk walk every day. That's it. Take your dog for a walk. Go for a walk by yourself. Whatever it means for you. Are we getting this or... Okay, yes, we're going to get a Heal Yourself card, because I feel like this is going to tell us a little bit more about this area up here. Kind of what the karmic relationship was helping us to heal. Because that's the Four of Swords. That's all about healing, right? Card 22 does not break down, because that is... sorry guys, I was getting something. That's a master number, okay? It also is... have faith. This goes with the gratitude card. This is all about being in a place that you don't want to be in, feeling a way you don't want to feel, thinking maybe bad thoughts that make you feel even worse, and having the faith, knowing that 22 is ascended masters, right? So you have had ascended masters around you and have them around you, helping you ascend to make this climb. Part of that was going through whatever it was that you went through back here. And it's not, for me, it doesn't feel so much about patience as about timing, because the growth was being in that position and still finding things to be grateful for and having faith that everything is going to turn out as it should, when it should. That was your growth. I want to get a Soul's Journey card for you. Okay. Loneliness. I know that I am never alone. Yes, that is part of the growth too. Do you realize that? Because having faith and finding things to be grateful for, that's having that knowing that you aren't alone, right? And you've got the Search card that talks about being confused and lonely and lost. That was part of your growth. The search, okay, feeling lost, confused, and lonely, having to, while feeling that way, because of something that took place in the end of September, being able to come out of that yourself, pull yourself out of that by having faith and finding things to be grateful for, even though you're in that mix. That was your growth. And that, when you learn it, right around the end of January, is when you come into your own. It's when you come into your true, authentic power and self. I want to get a Divine Doors card for each of the zodiacs. We're going to start with Capricorn because we are doing the new moon in Capricorn, and it's the first month of the year, so it's easier for me to remember where we're at. Okay. Capricorn, your door is this. Your message is, Divine Guardian, do not be nervous today or tonight. The path you are on will lead you just right. Aquarius, this is yours. And your message is, the art of life. There's no sacred light in the aura of an invisible life. Be bold in your skin. Let your love dance in sight. Don't hide. Ooh, Pisces, this is your door, okay? And it says, birth. Another gateway appears in view. New life is unfolding with blessings to you. Ooh, that's a good one too. Aries, this is your door. Beautiful. And it says, three-eyed raven. As sunrise hits upon the dew, a messenger raven calls out with news. Prepare for the unexpected. Taurus, this is your doorway. And it says, ooh, I got to show you this. Check this out. 1111. Numbers in doubles, synchronicity in 2. Don't hold back your love now. Life is meant for you. Oh, I like that. Where are we? May. Where are we? Gemini? Yes, Gemini. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, that's your doorway, Gemini. 3 of Cups, a toast to friendship in the afternoon sun. 3 cups in happiness. 3 cheers are done. Nice. Oops. Okay. Cancer. This isn't really a doorway, or a door. It's more of a, it's like a path that maybe leads to a doorway. But anyways, okay, Cancer. Silent skill. I challenge you to unpack your mind in meditation's grace. The soul can unwind. I challenge you to unpack your mind. In meditation's grace, the soul can unwind. Breathe in, breathe out, let go of doubt. Oh, I like that. Okay, Leo. This is your doorway. And it says, forgive and forget, a ritual cleansing of pain and lies. Arise and awaken, see a new sunrise. Virgo. Here's what you get. Very cool. And it says, offerings. Abundance lies in the heart that allows. Share more than expected and see love come around. That's nice too. Now, Libra. You get a gate instead of a door. And it says, a note on love. Seek different seasons and enter into the unknown. When love is the focus, foundation, and goal, blessed is the body, mind, and soul. Scorpio. Your message is passages, spiritual signs of inclination. You're walking through passages of your transformation. That's very cool, considering what we had here. Okay, Sagittarius, here's your door. Very cool door. And it says, secret sketches. Wander and seek the familiar and friendly kind. Draw memories in sketches for others to find. Interesting. I just had to count them, make sure I didn't miss anybody, and it looks like I didn't. Wow, this was an amazing reading. I hope it resonated. I hope it helps for sure. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one.